Have you ever wanted to get great deals on airline collectible items? Have you ever wanted to meet and hang out with your fellow aviation friends that you've met online? Have you ever wanted to have a blast for 6 full hours? Join me as we'll be attending the 33rd annual DFW Airline Collectibles Show that took place on April 8th, 2023. Airline Collectibles
blame me? Look at these. I already get. Are you gonna get that?
I'm gonna wait for the one to come.
Yeah. Look at these. Impressive table, dude. Look at all these gaps that I made just because I had to buy them, dude. I had to do it.
No, but a few people pull out 20.
Dude, today's gonna be a really unfortunate. You're fine. You're fine. Sorry. It's gonna be a really unfortunate day for our bank account.
You got scammed, Connor. You got scammed.
I wanted to get it done there, so I kind of.
70 for 3 to 1.
I might have to do that too.
I'm getting that in case you.
Are you actually? Are you for real?
Yeah.
220.
89.
You actually doing it? Oh my gosh, yes. You meant business. Are you even going to think about it?
No, I'm buying.
Are you sure?
Right. Yeah. This is, I think, the biggest.
Wow.
Alrighty guys, so welcome to the DFW Airline Collectibles Show. So as you saw from those initial video clips, there's some really cool airline memorabilia in here, and I'm really excited to take a look at it all. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these pictures, guys. So here's an overview of the room, about 50 or 60 tables. It's one of the bigger one-day shows in the United States. This is pretty, a little above average, so really solid here. So you can see what we have going here. In this first table area, you can see some models with some other memorabilia items. Second table, we're looking at some more formatted content with books and timetables and some other various content, a little bit of glassware there on the right side. Third table, we got a bunch of models over there from that vendor, and then back there on the fourth table, and you see a little bit of the fifth way back there, that was ADI's table, so you can see a bunch of GeminiJets and some other ADI partnered models there. So that was really great to see right there. And in the very back, you also see the Braniff posters, which is really cool, and we'll get a better look here at their table here in a moment. So that's looking really great. Here's a picture of what it looks like entering the room, so you can see how big the room is. This is the first island table, so you can see the various memorabilia there on that shelf, so that was really cool, or table I should say, excuse me, so that looks really good. As we let our next picture load, there's also some nice containers there with some books, and also you got some other airline memorabilia there with those bags and whatnot, so those look really great as well. And these photos are on my hard drive, so it's going to take just a second here for the next photos to load, so we patiently wait. There we go. Let's scroll back to this timetable right here, so really cool to see this. Thought I'd take a picture of Tulsa's because why not? So you can see here where we have some routes combinations from Tulsa's, so it's absolutely fantastic to see, so we're really glad to get to feature that right here. Then you can see this Canadian Boeing 747-400 and 1/200 scale by Herpa. I thought this was a really fair deal at $95, so really cool to see that. You also see some flight miniatures along with some more Herpas over there on the left too, so that's really cool to see. So nice various models right here to say the least. Take a look at this pair of TWA shoes. I mentioned this several times, so really glad to finally get to feature it here. This is a really cool pair of shoes that I've never seen airline logos on a pair of shoes, so this is really sweet. So I thought this was too cool not to show. So absolutely fantastic to see the TWA shoes right here. They look really good. Overall, I think it's absolutely fantastic to see this here. S tier effort. This looks really great. So really awesome to see that, and that is really cool right there to say the least. Here's a really good picture here, taking a look at the Texan airplane store lineup. So as you can tell, we have a wide variety of aircraft here, from NG models and some GeminiJets over there on the left. We'll get a better video clip coming up here of that. You can also see the Texan airplane store pins, which is really cool. I ended up getting quite a few of my models from here on this day, so that was really awesome. So shout out to the Texan airplane store for the great work that they do in keeping all of these GeminiJets and NG models stocked, along with some other rare items as well. So really great to see all these. Some highlights. It includes all the Southwest that were coming out around that time. Then you got a nice variety of American Airlines aircraft. You can also see some various miscellaneous aircraft there. You got some really good wide bodies over there on the right, like some Uniteds, and then obviously Lufthansa, Americans, some really good ones. The GeminiJets over there we get a better look at here in a moment, so we'll take a look at that right now. So you can see all of those aircraft, so a really good variety, quite a few Uniteds there in the middle, but we also had some aircraft from previous releases too, which was really cool. So you see all the older boxes there. Really good Continental lineup there. You also see some older Southwest aircraft that are worth quite a bit, so those were really cool to get to see here. We also have some newer releases from Alaska, Velo, Breeze, JetBlue, and many others, so really cool to get to see that. And you'll see what models that I got from this table here in a moment, but overall really cool. Hope to get an A321 freighter sometime. You see that Qantas one right there, which is quite nice. At the World Atlantic in the 80s, even the flagship Valor up there at the top for Americans. So overall, a really good lineup of aircraft, and that was really cool. Here's another really cool picture. This comes from ADI, and you see the discounts that they were facilitating on this day. So you see we got some mainly wide bodies here with American, United, LATAM, Virgin Atlantic. There was a Pan Am L1011 and a United L1011 in there for some very reasonable prices, so that was really cool to see. You also got some Hobbit Air New Zealand aircraft over there. That was really cool, even though they were expensive. But what can you say? I mean, they're really hard to find, so it's very understandable. And some narrow bodies over there that I'm sure we get some more content of here in a moment. So we'll take a look at that here momentarily. But this is a really cool frame right there. This is one of my favorite vendors right here that goes to what seems like all the collectible shows, the guy that does the tells. So you can see here where we have a nice wide variety of airline tells, from Sun Country to Allegiant, all the way back to North Central and Ozark. You got Amazon Prime Air, Spirit, Southwest Canyon Blue, both Northwest tails. Really cool, and I definitely want to get one of these sometime. Which one it will be, who knows, but overall I thought this was really cool to see, and a fantastic lineup from this guy with his various tails. So I know several of you have an airline tail as a profile picture, including myself, so this might be really cool to celebrate that sometime. They're usually about $60, which is a little high, but it's certainly worth it every now and again to get an item like this, and I think this is a really cool concept right here. So very good job by him right there. Here's yet a better look at the ADI table from the landscape view, so you can see some Condors stacked up down there and some other ones. Hopefully I have another picture. Let's take a look. That one's a nice clear one right there. And here's a really cool top-down one of some Emirates wing up and wing down 777-9s. You got the KLM Cargo 744, the China Southern, Airbridge Cargo, Western Global. You got American 333 in there. So overall, a really good lineup of aircraft. That looks really nice right there. Here's the advertisement for Airliners International 2023, which was in Dallas, Texas, but we definitely need to focus now on Airliners International 2024. That'll be taking place in Kansas City, Missouri, June 26th through 29th, 2024. Definitely check out the videos on that if you haven't already, so you can make your plans to go to the largest airline history conference and airline collectibles show. It's super fun. I can't recommend enough. Definitely check out my videos from the previous two in Chicago and Dallas. They are so much fun, and I can't recommend them enough. So here's a really cool advertisement for that right there. And then here's a really nice landscape table from one of my really good friends, Michael. So I really appreciate him letting me take a picture of his fleet right here of aircraft aircraft. As you can tell, he has quite a wide array, and you'll see a video clip coming up of it. So overall, really cool. And some of the rare models that he has, like those two L-1011s. On the bottom right, you can also see a wide variety of narrow bodies like the Southwest SeaWorld, the Midwest DC-9, among many others that are really cool here. Many that I wanted, but I'm broke. I'm just kidding. I didn't have quite that much, so I did end up getting a couple from him, so very good to say the least right there. Really cool top-down shot with the Virgin America right there. It's panning into the back, and again, the video is really cool. There's the one with the Alaska in focus. I thought was kind of cool. Get some different shots. There's a Wild Air A330. I hope to get a model run day to commemorate that. Really cool service for DFW. And yeah, so here's all the pictures that we have the first round. Let's go ahead and take a look at some video clips from the next round, and then we'll dive back into some more pictures, guys.
I am not a good judge.
Incredible condition. Barcode playing cards. Eastern, Delta, American, Fueling American, Supervisor, Continental Meatball, TWA, Delta, every lanyard in the book, business class playing cards. Section over here.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the Texan Airplane Store here for our next round of pictures. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. So here's another perspective at those aircraft that we looked at earlier. I will focus on those aircraft here on the right that weren't in that previous picture, like those United 747 SPs. I think those are really cool, along with the Delta right there. There's a Korean Air too, so those look absolutely fantastic. You can also see a slight selection of their Dragon Wings over there on the top left. So overall, a really great selection of aircraft. I think they did a really good job here choosing what stock to bring to the Airline Collectibles Show, and excited to see them at future Airline Collectibles shows here in the future. Here is another picture here, zoomed out. So the Geminis you saw over there were on the left, and then they had this really cool selection of GeminiJets wide bodies here in the middle. Like the British Airways A380, we had some various Emirates aircraft there. You can see a Delta MD-11, some UPS MD-11s. So overall, a really great selection here. Also take a look at those Alaskas there on the bottom. That was quite nice. So really cool to see all this variety, and I thought this was a really cool shot as well. Getting a zoomed out shot, kind of similar to what we saw previously, but you can see how cool all those NGs are with the Geminis, so that's fantastic. And why not one more for good measure, just to get a full shot of the table. Probably will make this the thumbnail. I think they've earned it, so that's really cool. This pile right here, keep your eye on that here in a little bit. That's fantastic right there. So full shots going hard right there. Really cool to see that. Here's the ADI table, so really great time to take a look at all the items here. So over there on the right, those 1 to 200s, I don't think we've got a good picture of those yet. There may have been a video, but anyways, you can see here where we got a wide selection of GeminiJets aircraft. We've looked at some of those briefly, but this corner we haven't really looked at yet. So you can see here, you got some British Airways A350s, you got the interactive 747s. There's some more Emirates 777Xs. So those are really cool to see. You also got some really unique 747-8s. So you got the house livery, you got the Seattle Seahawks. So overall, a really nice variety in CAs. So those are really good. Got a Cargolux up there on top, 747-8F, and you also got some JC wings over here in the orange boxes, some Antonovs, because why not E4B even. So overall, a great variety, and I thought that was really cool. So again, some nice wide angle shots. I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to get a better shot over here of the magnets. Really great guy, John Miller, that facilitates that. So you can see over there, we got a wider range of magnets over there. Those are really cool, and check out some of the previous videos I made to get a better look at that, unless if I get a better one coming up, which I don't think I did, but we'll have to see. Here's a really great look at the left side of those 1 to 400s that we haven't got a good chance to look at yet. You see some Air Canadas, some Deltas, 220s that is. Get the Breeze 223 for a great deal right there, so that's very cool to see. Got the Southwest Lone Star 1, California 1, TWA 717, American 727, so a bunch of really good ones for a bunch of very fair deals. So really cool to see the stock that ADI brings with the wide variety, and definitely really cool to see what they were facilitating on this day, so that's really cool. You also got some of the Brainiff shirts over here, which I hope I got a good video of, because I don't think I have a picture. So very cool to see it from this perspective though too as well. A little lower perspective to see the Alaska Retro there. You got some Electras for very good deals. There's some Fantasy Wings ground service equipment over there on the left. Looks like it's mainly the cargo version, so that's really cool. We also got an E320 fuselage piece there too. So overall, a bunch of really good equipment right there. That's really cool to see. So another angle here, because why not? The Rex was down to $29. That's crazy, but very cool to see that right there. San Francisco had their 37th semi-annual show on September 23rd. Their next one's going to be, I think this video will come out after it, but March 9th, and then they'll have another one. I believe it's September 21st. So definitely stay on the lookout for the semi-annual San Francisco shows, as they're really cool. Hope to go to one here in the near future. So really looking forward to more San Francisco shows. So that's absolutely awesome. And then the final picture I have here is to show you all these models that I got from the DFW Airline Collectibles Show. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. We got the Southwest Desert 737 MAX 8, because yes, Southwest Canyon Blue 737 MAX 8. We got Illinois 1, the honoring those who serve Alaska 737-900, the TWA American Hybrid 757. I ended up giving JJ the Northwest 727 because I thought that he would like that, and I got it because I thought he would use it, so that's why we have that right there. The Gull 737 MAX 8 has been a great addition to the Great Plains, along with the Alaska Horizon Retro E175, although I've used that for multiple airports, so that's been a great one. We have the TWA MD-80, because why would I pass that up? It's going to be a huge asset one day, so very glad to have that. The JetX Virgin Atlantic 787-9, it was really cool to assess that model, and excited to get to use it coming up more here in the future. The Lufthansa 787-9, because it flies to Dallas quite a bit now, so definitely going to need that long term, so very glad to get that. 3 American 777-200s. We have the 2 NGs right there in the normal livery that look great, and then a One World 2 file outs in the Gemini, so very glad to get those. And we also got a Cathay Pacific 747-400. That one is also really cool, and you can find all these models in massive unboxings. I think it's like 29 and 30 maybe, or somewhere around there. They were kind of got jumbled into a couple of unboxings. So really cool to get all these. I thought all the Southwest were great, quite a few Americans as well, and just overall a really great variety, and certainly glad to add all of these to the collection. So I really hope you all enjoyed this video on the DFW Airline Collectibles Show. I personally thought it was a great turnout and really cool. I do have more footage coming up for airline collectible shows, so definitely stay on the lookout for those, as we'll get a better job documenting all of it. But I still thought this was a good way to present it all, and let me know what you all thought about it in the comments as well. Looking forward to the next DFW Airline Collectibles Show. We'll definitely be there. It's April 20th this year in 2024, so definitely expect me there, and we'll make a video on that one along with all the other airline collectible shows coming up. So definitely check out the link in the description, the FAR aviationfair.com website for all the upcoming ones, and of course the video that I made at the beginning of this year. And stay on the lookout on social media, as you'll see them all coming. They're going to be awesome, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you there if you're able to make it. And I hope that you're able to one day, if not, because they are super cool, and I think each and every one of you would enjoy them very much. But nevertheless, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon, as Redriveraviation is signing off.